Alright, hello guys, welcome back to another video. So recently I talked about Jack Doherty and how he is essentially getting sued along with one of his bodyguards because his bodyguard assaulted somebody. It looks like you guys really like my coverage on that situation, so I just figured, hey, since a viewer requested me to make this video, why not? Okay, so as of recently, maybe like a few weeks ago, there was this video put out by Jack Doherty onto YouTube on one of his alt channels. The title of this video is Jack Opens Up and Tells the Truth, and some people were saying that this is an apology video from Jack for all the bad things that he's done. This video was posted on February 10th, and to be honest, I don't really know if I can call this an apology, despite everybody saying that it is an apology, but I mean, to be honest, this is the closest thing that we've ever gotten to an apology from Jack Doherty. So I just wanted to go over this video and see what Jack has to say for himself. Let's see if he actually apologizes for all the things that he's done, or maybe he's just not going to apologize for anything that he did. Who knows? But without further ado, let's just take a look at this video.
Like, I don't know, that's what I just feel like. I just want to give back more and feel like not a piece of shit. Like, I've done a lot in life, and I genuinely just want to give back more and, like, I don't know, just help people and feel like I've made an impact on people's lives and not just doing things for views. You know what I mean? It's like I want to change, and I just want to be a good person, and I want people to see me as a good person. And I'm tired of this bad image.
Okay, as much as I don't want to do this, I will give Jack this. He is 100% successful and he does have a lot of money and he's living a really good life. Now, that doesn't mean I agree with what he's doing, because I really don't. I mean, I've made many videos talking about him and why I don't like him, but I mean, when it comes down to it, if you want people to like you and not think you're a piece of shit, then maybe don't do the bad things that you have done, and don't allow your bodyguards to assault people and other things like that. Like, maybe if you were more respectful towards people, this includes the people who you harass out in public, maybe you wouldn't have a whole lot of haters. And I feel like you knowing that if you go out and harass people in public and you cause a huge scene, which actually happens to be the way that you blew up doing those pranks in Walmart and other various places, getting a reaction out of people, you should know that there are going to be people out there who enjoy these pranks and like the in public confrontations, but also at the same time, there are going to be people out there who see you as a big asshole. Now, for the next minute of this clip, he starts having like a motivational speech, which I don't really care to show that or cover that. He says some shit like, if you have the right mentality, you can do anything you want or whatever. I mean, that's cool and all, but I don't care. But anyways, moving on.
And it's like, I'm only 20 years old, but I know a lot. I've learned a lot. I've been through a lot. Like, I'm 20 years old, but I've been evicted from 3 $10 million mansions and gotten sued by each one of my landlords. Like,
alright, hold it for a second. Is this like supposed to be an accomplishment or something that you should be bragging about? Like, being evicted from anywhere shouldn't be like an accomplishment or like something that you fucking brag about. That is so weird. Like, you can see it in a lot of what Jack says, and you can just tell that he still has this like childish and immature side to him, because there's no way you're acting as if like getting evicted out of these $1 million houses and mansions is an accomplishment.
I'm sorry, obviously it took me 3 times to learn my lesson, but it's just like, I have to make content. And not all the time it's my fault. It's not like I'm a it's like risk to reward. Or yeah, get sued for 50K, but make 500K worth of content, $1 million worth of content, whatever it is. It's just like, all right, yeah, there's like, it's a business expense at the end of the day. So it's like, there's certain calculated decisions I have to make, or it's like going through a lawsuit, blah, blah, but it's like, not all the time it goes there. You just settle, give them money, everyone's happy, it's cool, whatever. But it's just like, there's just like that, certain shit insures you, there's certain shit to go through that not everyone else has to go through. And it's just like, I experienced people my age don't experience and have to deal with. But it makes me more mature, it makes me stronger minded, and I can keep doing everything I'm doing.
Making content and doing things that maybe I shouldn't be doing and then getting sued for it and then claiming that it's business. Yeah, man, that's really making you more mature at the end of the day. I mean, if anything, I feel like that just tells him that like getting sued is a fucking good thing. And I mean, when it comes down to, and I know I'm going to bring this up again, when it comes down to that bodyguard assaulting one of Kurna Kost's friends, like they're being sued there. So, I mean, does that in a way, I guess, make it right to do things and get sued for it and then just pay people off and then it somehow makes you more mature at the end? Like, I don't think that's how that works, man. I'm sorry. And I mean, if you were a regular normal ass person too and you got sued and you lost, like you 100% would not like it and you would probably be in debt. But I mean, at least you would realize that like doing bad things and then getting sued for it is not like a good thing at all, regardless if it helps your business or not. And once again, it's like I've talked about this many times in my other videos talking about Jack Doherty. Because he has money and he has a following and he has people backing him and whatnot, he can get away with doing really bad things. And most of the time when he does get in trouble or he gets banned or sued or whatever, it's usually just a slap on the wrist, and it really doesn't do too much.
Like right now, it's 6:30 in the morning, and I'm still live streaming. Like, what the f*** wrong with me? The sun's coming up. Who the f*** does that? Someone put me to sleep. sleep. Why isn't this melatonin not working? What the? Like, God damn it, I'm gonna sue the med pharmacy. Where's Johnson & Johnson at, God damn it? Give me some Xanax. What is wrong with me? Help me.
Now, realistically, when it comes down to you not having like a normal job and you being self-employed, you can work at any time of the day, whenever you want, and you have your own schedule. You're your own boss, essentially. So I really don't see what he's trying to get at here. I mean, if you can pull viewers at 6 a.m. in the morning, like, I really don't see a problem with it.
I love everyone, and I really want to give back to all my fans. I wish I could help every one of you guys watching this, and I really wish people could see the good in me, but I don't care. I mean, I do care. I really do care, and I want to do more, but I don't care to shove it in everyone's face. Like, I want people to just see it genuinely come out of me, and I just want people to know, like,
well, okay, if you want that, then start doing that. Because all I've been seeing, and I know Drama Alert is behind this, so they want to find like the craziest clips and stuff like that, but all I have been seeing is you fighting the Island Boys, you getting sued because your bodyguard punched somebody, and other not brand safe things. Like, how do you want people to see you as if like you're actually a good person, and you're not just trying to do the stuff that harms other people for clicks, when I don't even think I've heard an apology for anything. Not you being a nuisance in public, not you letting your bodyguard assault some random guy, and overall you just disrespecting people for content. Like, I haven't seen an apology for any of that stuff. And until then, I'm not even going to entertain the idea that you are potentially a good person and you're actually trying to be a good person. Because all I see is a Jack Doherty that only cares about himself and the people around him, not someone who necessarily has morals and does the right thing.
I sometimes wish that I had like a little bird following me all day that like can just capture like just certain moments that like I think people would see that like I'm a normal kid and I'm not just some egotistical maniac. Like, I'm just like everyone else. I go to sleep in the same clothes as everyone else. Look, I'm in a hoodie and shorts. Like, I wore these shorts like the past 4 days. They smell like shit. But I mean, I don't know, but that's a bad point. But you know what I mean? I'm just like everyone else. Like, at the end of the day, I'm a kid, and we all got a lot to learn in life, and you just got to keep pushing through. I'm young. I'm just getting started.
I mean, this dude's going to be like turning 50 and he's going to be like, yeah, I'm young, guys. I'm just getting started. You know, he's going to keep using his age to defend what he's doing and all of his actions. But like, what I don't understand is that like, why does he have to come out here and say this and be like, yeah, guys, I'm going to change and I just want people to like me and stuff like that. I mean, if he really feels this way, why does he have to come out here and tell us that? Why can't he just make the change instead of making like a huge spectacle of this? And also another thing I wanted to talk about with what he's saying is he's trying to say that he's like everybody else, but like, I really don't know how I feel about that, because I think it's safe to say that most 20-year-olds are not doing, I guess, as well as he is. And I don't think every 20-year-old is out here just like provoking random people in public places and doing other dumb things for content. Like, most normal people are not content brained, and they're really not trying to make content out of anything. But when you're content brained, you go around looking everywhere for content. And sometimes when you do that and you act that way and you have that mentality, you will do some pretty insane things for content. Now, I guess anyways, with that all being said, there really isn't too much more to this video, and I can tell you that he does not apologize in any way. He sort of just says, oh, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna become a better person, and I wish more people could see like the good in me, like that kind of stuff. But is he really gonna keep his word? I really am not too sure on that one. Really wouldn't be surprised if he didn't. But yeah, no, like I said, I think it would have been better for him just not to do this, not to say, oh, I want to become better or whatever, and maybe instead just make the change. Now, if Jack Doherty is actually trying to become a better person and make better content, I'm all for that, but just saying you're gonna do something doesn't necessarily mean you're gonna do it. So when I see change, I will believe it. But anyways, I think I'm gonna wrap up with the video right there. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you happen to enjoy the video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe so it gets promoted more in the algorithm so more people will see it. Thank you guys so much for being a member to the channel. Your support really means the world to me, and I really appreciate it. Now, it does look like we have 2 super thanks donations, so yeah, let's just take a look at those. So first off, we have a $2 super thanks from Slip, and he said, I did not expect this. This comment was left on my second Wilbur Soot video, and yeah, I really can't say I did not expect the situation to get worse, because I knew it was going to, and the reason why it did get worse is because Twitter decided to make it worse, essentially. And yeah, for whatever reason, Twitter, when big allegations come out against somebody and they're being flamed for it, a lot of people come out of the woodwork with like the most random allegations, regardless if they're true or not. And yeah, it's pretty sad to see, because it's like, at the end of the day, how how am I supposed to believe this person if there are constantly new things coming out that are even less credible than the original allegation? So yeah, it's kind of sad to see, but once again, thank you so much for the Super Thanks donation. And moving on, we got a $10 Super Thanks donation from Shady RK9, which I think that's one of the biggest Super Thanks donations I've received so far. They said on my second Wilbur video, to be honest, Quite was smarter than this. He stayed silent, waited, and ignored Twitter and the accuser in time to get the evidence he needed to tell his own story. Wilbur is not so smart. He really should have tried and handled the situation better before things escalated, more before his career and reputation gets fully ruined. Some of his Minecraft friends have already disowned and possibly kicked him out of the SMP, and even his Discord mods have turned on him. With this apology, he probably thought that people would try and take his side only because he was famous, but the abuse allegations shouldn't be taken lightly. Also, Dream is the last person to talk about the situation when he was almost in the same exact situation not only a year ago. Now, when it comes down to Dream, he wasn't exactly in the same situation, but he did have these allegations made against him, and it is really hypocritical, to say the least, for him to come out and defend Shelby in the beginning when there isn't quite enough evidence to prove that Wilbur is 100% an abuser, because one side is saying one thing and then the other side is saying another thing. And yeah, to be honest, Quite was smarter than this, and maybe if Wilbur took a page from his book, Wilbur would have a better time navigating this situation. But yeah, besides that, thank you once again for the $10 Super Thanks donation. I really do appreciate it. If you want your comment to be read at the end of the next video, make sure you hit that Super Thanks donation and send to Super Thanks. And yeah, besides that, my name is Breone, and I will see you in my next video. Peace.